secured.
We have
Bag
secured
officially
it.
been secured.
So we sent payment.
That's good. Bag's been secured.
We are now proud owners of 17 kilos of hard cocaine.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think we can't say that.
I'm sorry.
Chisel that shit off with a chisel and fucking...
It's just pixie sticks, we swear.
It's just crushed up Smarties.
There you go.
Come on, you guys want to go smoke some Smarties behind the cafeteria? Yeah, fuck with the 4th grade math class.
Honestly, smoking Smarties was difficult.
I guarantee
You ever
kids
tried
who
to
smoked
it?
Smarties in middle school grew up to be drug addicts.
I smoked Smarties in middle school.
Yeah, Ben, and you're an alcoholic. I feel like at this point the intro music's probably stopped.
No, it's over.
Yeah,
so
we're just kind of bullshitting right now.
welcome to episode 12, I think.
Probably.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I'd have to listen to know.
So here we are. None of us have showered or gotten dressed for the day.
I'm not even wearing
true.
a shirt. Neither's Ben.
Yeah, we woke up like an hour ago. We're recording this at 1:30.
Ben and Sean got extremely drunk last night.
I am a little hungover.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
I have a pounding headache. Well, I did. I don't need more. Thank goodness for that.
God,
was-
I love drinking. I hate the hangover.
It's
so
so bad
much
sometimes. But I got to try the Ryan Reynolds gin. I got the aviation gin.
Yeah, aviation gin.
It was pretty good. I really liked it. I mixed it with because I'm a white girl and there ain't no laws, so I was drinking Claws.
There you
I
go.
mixed it with
Can't be
grapefruit
a baddie
Claws.
without the natty.
I literally walked into the door last night, opened up the fridge, and Sean goes, "You better not touch my fucking White Claws." I was like, "Oh no, however am I going to resist?"
Bro, it's Claws. How could you resist the claw?
Pretty easily.
Brody's just a wimp.
It's like going to a picnic and somebody offering you a LaCroix.
Oh,
It is
ugh.
exactly like someone offering you a LaCroix.
I'm sorry, but sparkling water is garbage.
Except
pretty
the only
trash.
difference
It's
is
ass.
if someone offered me a LaCroix, I would look at them and tell them to go fuck themselves. If someone offered me a White Claw, I would take the White Claw and drink the White Claw.
Yeah, because you're a little bitch.
Because there's alcohol in it. And I'll take any chance.
I mean, that is a fair point right
Yeah,
there.
come on. Are you going to tell me you'd turn it down, Ben?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, Birdie might, because if they offered him weed, Birdie'd be like,
of course I will.
yes. Be fucking shake for all he cares.
Yeah.
We have some bad news this week to start off on.
Really, we do?
I think Sean would be the best to tell it.
Oh, because I'm fat?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So there's a rumor going through that a verified Taco Bell employee on Reddit said that the Taco Bell is going to be removing a bunch of items from their menu. Did you hear about this?
No, I did not.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
I do too.
As long as
Why can't
long
they
as
get rid of
the
the ass things like Mexican pizza?
Yeah.
Like, who orders that? It's garbage.
basic white bitches.
It's so bad, though.
Brody, what do you hope it's not before I get started?
I hope that the loaded potato cheesy griller is gonna stay.
All
Has
right,
it gone?
Let's start with the list.
No.
I really hope the
They're,
spicy...
they're getting rid of all quesaritos, which destroys me. That's my
That's
favorite
crazy.
thing.
Why the quesarito?
All potato items,
Oh, my God.
all of the loaded grillers,
Oh my
the
god.
triple layer nacho,
That's
the
okay.
beefy Frito burrito, the spicy tostada, and the 7-layer burrito.
What do you think's worse?
I hate this. I hate this so much.
What do you think's worse? The fact that they're taking off all the items, or the fact that we're dedicating 5 minutes and bitching about a fast food restaurant taking food items off their menu?
Take your pick. It's all pretty bad. Hey, it's Taco Bell, man.
Dude,
It's the
I love
best.
Taco Bell.
I mean, our first episode, S tier.
S tier.
Yeah,
It is
S
yeah.
tier.
Call back to the first episode. Can we get a quick shout out to
Shout out
episode
to-
1's version of Sean
We
Ben?
should do another tier list next week.
Another tier. Yeah, we
That
should
would
do
be
another tier
fun.
list. What do you think we
Another
should
tier
do?
list in 11
I
episodes.
don't know. I think frozen dinners.
We can't do frozen dinners. That's the video idea.
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll do it on video.
Yeah, but for the next week's podcast,
Oh.
you
We
know,
can do
don't know.
quarantine snack food.
quarantine snack food. That's a good one. We could do old. I don't know about you guys. We could do Capri Sun flavors. I would fucking
Capri Sun.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
love
would
that.
love that.
Okay.
That sounds
We'd
so
have,
much
the
fun.
thing is, we'd have to do research. Which
Would
means-
we?
I
Just
don't
go
remember what
to
they taste
just go
like.
Walmart and buy all the
Exactly. We have
flavors.
to go to the store and buy a bunch of different kinds.
Yeah,
of
that's what
Capri
we'll do.
Suns.
The first, okay, so first of all,
Yes.
very soon, not very soon, but soon-ish, we're going to be doing video podcasts,
Yeah.
right?
We got
Yeah.
a camera,
We have a camera.
and the worst part of it, I think Sean said it best. We'll have to get dressed and make ourselves look presentable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoy the sitting shirtless in my sweatpants. and
Yeah,
recording
right?
The podcast.
All I'm wearing is underwear. Even that I've been thinking about taking off.
Wait, what? Ben, if you
Can
take
we
off
talk about as soon as I got home last night and Ben opened your door?
Depends. I don't remember what happened. I was pretty drunk last night.
when you guys were sitting there playing on the computer.
Yeah.
And Ben came in and said, stop jerking each other off. And I came in and said, pee-pee police. And then your dick was out just standing there.
Yeah, you went pee-pee police, so I assumed it was time for a pee-pee inspection.
Inspection.
Can you not make fun of me? So I had my papers ready, so to speak.
Yeah.
My genitals. Those are my papers. So did you guys hear about Ghislaine Maxwell?
Who?
Who the fuck is that?
Okay, you know who Jeffrey Epstein is, right?
Yes.
You do know who Jeffrey Epstein is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
You
He's
have
the
no
dude who
idea
got murdered in jail because he, like...
Epstein didn't kill himself?
Yeah.
Oh, he was murdered?
Well,
He definitely was.
he definitely didn't kill himself. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do remember that Epstein didn't kill himself, though, right?
I thought it's just a meme.
But no, basically
Ben's
he
an
had
idiot.
like a bunch of insider information on like politicians and like big name people
Yeah.
who were pedophiles
Yeah,
in
sex
this huge
trafficking.
ring of like child sex trafficking.
Okay.
So this was his wife.
Oh,
She,
okay.
Oh, okay.
she has been missing for the last like year. They've been trying to find her and arrest her.
But they did find her.
They just found her and arrested her. And they're so worried it's going to Epstein again that this is the article headline, okay?
Okay.
Ghislaine Maxwell reportedly moved from cell to cell to avoid assassins.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're basically moving her all around the detention center. Like sometimes she'll have a cellmate, sometimes she won't. And they're making her, at the beginning they made her wear paper clothes because they were worried she was going to hang herself. Yeah. They said it's insane.
Wait, why is she going to prison?
For sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her and her husband
she
were
helped
involved
him.
in it.
Yeah. And so people think she might mysteriously disappear, quotation marks
crazy.
around disappear, because she knows a lot of shit on a lot of pretty bad people.
Yeah.
Wait,
And-
why are people angry then that someone who worked in sex trafficking was assassinated and didn't kill himself?
Because he was going to release insider information.
Oh.
He was going to reveal a bunch of really powerful people and what they'd done.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the sex trafficking ring. And then he was under like very strict security. He like didn't have anything to sell besides his clothes, and there was video cameras on him. And then mysteriously, the guards disappeared. There was no camera footage, and then when the cameras came back on, he had killed himself.
He'd been hanging
but there
himself.
was no evidence that he was going to kill himself, and there was nothing in there. Like, how did he hung himself?
He hung
right?
himself, right?
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
with
sure.
what?
I think it was like his clothes or something. I think it was his
Google it.
bed sheet.
Bed sheet.
It might have been his bed sheet. Look it up. But it's some crazy ass shit. And I guess she just had her bail hearing yesterday, and they told her to go fuck herself and that she's not getting out on bail.
Yeah.
I guess she was crying, saying it wasn't fair. Yeah, fuck that lady.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, while Brody does that, I'll move on.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got a news article for you.
Ooh.
And when I heard it, I knew I had to bring it up on here.
Hit me with it.
My black son sold N-word
saw
passes to his white friends.
I heard he
That's
made like
awesome.
didn't he make like $1,000 off that
He made
shit?
$1,000. He was 11 years old.
That's genius.
He would sell them to like his white classmates for anywhere from like $20 to $50, and they would Venmo him.
Why? Where did they get? Where did
What 11-year-old has Venmo?
What
That's
11-year-old
my
has
question.
$20 to $50 on them?
I don't know.
I literally never had money until I got a job. Like I literally was just like, yeah. People were like, you want to go do this? And I'm like, yeah. Let me go ask my mom for money, I guess.
Guys, we should sell H-word cards. Honky.
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 Cracker cards.
Cracker cards.
Cracker cards. Brody, you found it?
Brody.
Yeah, it says that he was hung, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it says that the guards found him non-responsive and then performed CPR for cardiac arrest, and then later he was like deemed like suicide by hanging.
That's weird.
Huh.
It sounds like somebody fucking injected him with some shit.
Right?
Bro, Epstein didn't kill himself. Let's bring that back.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo!
So, Ben, you got
Yes.
any cool other fun topics other than the N-word pass?
I made a new friend.
Please tell this story. It's a great
go
story.
ahead.
It's one of my mutuals on Twitter. We're both following each other. His name is Mars, and he's a porn star. And he's actually super cool, and he's really fun to talk to.
Yeah, you have a big old crush on him.
No.
Ben's like, what?
What?
No. Crush? Like,
You say that, but all our messages are flirty, like unintentionally or not.
where does he live, Ben?
Currently Romania,
Yeah.
but he's originally from French Canada.
And where do we live?
BC Canada?
Nope.
Close enough.
We are kind of close to it.
Yeah.
Oh, the computer's wigging out. Oh, it's good. The computer started like having a seizure.
We're in Washington State, but here's the thing: plane tickets to Ontario,
You looked it up?
$200. Plane tickets to Romania, $1,700.
Ben looked it up. Ben was tempted.
Ben's
about
gonna
to
be
up and just
Romania's
move out.
Ben's gonna be Romania's biggest amateur porn star.
I believe it.
There we go.
We'll see billboards saying
He's calling.
Romania's
Man,
number
you're gonna make
one
your
porn
super
star.
conservative mother so proud.
No, Romanians are super homophobic.
What did your son do? He has sex with men online.
He's an entertainer.
He's an artist.
Can you really judge art?
Can you really judge art? He just paints himself naked and then has sex with men.
I mean, so yeah, I have a new friend, and he's super cool, and like you wouldn't expect porn stars to be like super cool and laid back, but yeah,
He is.
Aren't they usually being laid back though?
Gay sex.
Gay sex.
Gay. Birdie. Gay sex?
Straight sex.
I watched gay porn today before we
I'm
started
not.
recording.
You watched gay porn today?
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
thank you.
What do you want a fucking medal for it?
I would. Can you make me a
Can we
medal?
let's call Trump. We're gonna give you the President's Medal of Honor.
I want the golden cock.
The golden cock. You jerked off to gay porn and admitted it.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you. Now do it in Alabama and see what happens.
Did we talk about what he said about the coronavirus cases on the last episode?
no.
What?
So basically, Trump at one point said that our numbers would go lower if we handed out less tests.
I think we
Yeah.
did talk about this.
He's like, yeah, our numbers are so high, but I have a way to get them down. Let's just give out less tests, and then our numbers will go down.
You know what also helped the numbers go down? Wearing a mask.
Wearing a mask.
You would also put the numbers down even faster. People started injecting Lysol into their bodies.
Yeah.
There you
Hey,
go.
death
Just inhale
counts.
Lysol.
As long as it's not death from coronavirus, they can't use it for the stats.
It's got to be. I just want to sit in the room where like all the people are watching Trump's press conference, and he just says something, and everyone goes, "God damn it!" Like fuck. Now we have more messes to clean up.
I like to see the faces of the reporters. I think they're like, oh, thank God. They're like another story. They're like, oh, this is something we can write about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, so I found out that the New York Post has my favorite headlines. Like,
Oh, you mentioned that last week.
yeah. So I do this. I'm starting to do this every week where I just go through and I'm kind of finding like my favorite headlines from the week. And I'm not going to do them all at once because then I'll run out of shit to talk about. So I'm just going to do them one at a time sporadically. But this one I saw, and the headline just, oh, I loved it. Woman shouts, "I still love sharks" after being attacked by one.
Hey, sharks are pretty cool, man. I don't blame her.
She was filming a documentary about sharks.
Yeah.
And she was taking a day off relaxing on a beach. And the shark came up and fucking bit her leg.
That's awesome.
And attacked her leg.
Nice.
And while she was getting she's like bleeding and she's getting like taken away by to get helicopter to a hospital. And she's like on the gurney or whatever you call it. She's like, "I still love the sharks. They're still okay in my book." I was like, good lady. I bet she's great to her kids.
Yeah.
Wait,
She
is
just
that
hates her kids.
sarcastic?
You guys aren't sharks.
You guys aren't. Yeah, she's like, do you think her favorite meme ever was Left Shark?
Yeah.
Can we bring back Left Shark memes?
No.
Come on.
Please.
Honestly, I really liked that Super Bowl halftime show.
What Super Bowl was that?
That was, I don't remember what Super Bowl that was. That was Katy Perry, though.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
it was,
clearly.
it was a Seahawk one. That's all I remember.
Was it the Seahawks?
Maybe it
I
was
think
the
so. But
Patriots.
Seahawks got like 3 years in a row.
Seahawks went 2 years in a row.
2 years in a
2
row.
years,
They
yeah.
lost one.
They
Okay,
lost
well.
twice total, but
No, they didn't.
they've gone 3 in a row. Not 3 in a row, but they've gone 3 times and they've lost twice.
Oh yeah.
They lost to the
Patriots.
Steelers and the Patriots.
Who did they win against?
The
Broncos?
Broncos, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 48 to 8.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It was a huge score difference.
Yeah, well, Peyton Manning, I think is him. He dropped the ball in the first play.
Yeah,
And
the
it
first
kinda
ball,
fucked them
he
all
hikes the
over.
ball,
Yeah.
and the ball went. He wasn't expecting the ball coming.
It
The ball
slipped right through his
right by
hands.
his head. And he was like, "Uh-oh." It was like one of those moments where Free Stream goes, "You may be wondering how I got here." He's getting fucking sandwiched by.
Started in the summer of '68.
Yeah, he's getting sandwiched by 2 dudes over the 300 pounds. You may be wondering how I got in this situation. No, I'm not gay.
I think I have a fun game for us.
Oh, is this the horoscope? The horoscopes?
Yeah, actually, I don't know how to spell horoscope, so that's how I wrote it down on here.
Like
I wrote
WH?
horoscope.
It's H. I bet I can spell it. HORE
No.
scopes.
Wow, don't care. Moving on.
HORO.
I have the descriptions for all the different fucking star symbols or whatever they're called. I have the description for all of them. I want to read them out to you guys, and you have to pick what one is each of us.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not going to tell you what ones are what, just the description. Right?
Sure.
Starting out. You have an inventive mind and are inclined to be progressive. You lie a great deal. You make the same mistakes repeatedly because you are stupid. Everyone thinks you are a jerk.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
I bet that's me.
that's definitely sounds like Sean.
God damn it. It's Cancer, isn't it?
I can't tell you.
Aren't you going to tell me at one point?
You wanna read it one more time?
Yeah. You have an inventive mind and are inclined to be progressive. You lie a great deal. You make the same mistakes repeatedly because you are stupid, and everyone thinks you are a jerk.
I mean, that kind of fits me to a T.
It does.
Yeah? I mean, isn't that the thing about horoscopes, though? They're like vague enough to where anyone could apply to you.
Yeah,
That's true.
you guys are jerks.
Yeah.
And idiots. So.
Yeah. And
The thing said stupid, Sean. Maybe you should
Stupid.
listen.
Oh,
next time.
sorry. I apologize.
all right, I'll move on. You have a vivid imagination and often think you are being followed by the FBI or CIA.
Ben.
You have a minor influence on your friends and people resent you for flaunting your power. You lack confidence and are a general loser.
Ben.
I don't know. I'm kind of getting Brody vibes from this one.
Really?
I'm getting kind of Brody vibes from
Okay.
this one. Paranoid, has a mild influence over the rest of us. Kind of a loser. I'm getting
Yep,
kind of
nope,
Brody
I'm
vibes.
seeing it
I'm
now.
kind of
Yeah.
seeing Brody vibes from this
Yeah.
one. Brody, what's your sign? Isn't you like a Leo or
Virgo.
something?
Virgo.
You're a virgin?
Yes.
Virgin.
Virgin.
God just stuck me with that one.
He's
Just
like-
stamped it right on my
He was
forehead.
like, I could be subtle about this.
Virgin.
And then he's like, okay, now we're going to make a movie called 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
And we won't name it Brody.
Yeah.
But you'll get the
He'll
idea.
get it when he
He'll
watches
see it.
it.
We go, oh my God.
Damn it! This is what I have to look forward to.
Fuck. Hey, you'd be like Steve Carell?
Ugh,
There you go.
You don't like Steve Carell? Do you like any comedians?
I do.
Who's your favorite comedian then?
My favorite like stand-up comedian?
No, like comedian, like a Steve Carell or like a
Like
Will
actor?
Ferrell, like an actor, comedic actor.
Chris Farley, like by far.
Oh, I get it. I guess. I mean, I don't get it, but I get it.
You can't tell me you like Will Ferrell and don't understand why Chris Farley is funny.
No,
Because Will Ferrell is just worse Chris Farley.
I would have to disagree on that one.
Number 2, David Spade. And I know that upsets Sean.
David Spade's not funny. I think I've talked about this before, and I will go to my grave believing this.
It's subtle.
I'm
He
with
is
Sean
not
on
funny.
this. Not that Chris Farley, he is funny. Brody has terrible tastes in comedians.
Yeah, no.
No, I
Number
don't.
1 and 2 being Chris. Okay, Chris Farley. I know a
Number
lot of
2
people-
definitely isn't David Spade, but
You did go with David Spade though.
You just
I
said
did.
David
You
Spade.
did say David Spade. You did it to
did.
piss me off though.
yes.
Who would you say is your number 2 then?
Fuck.
Comedic actors. I think I can guess Ben's number 1.
Who?
Is it Chris Tucker?
No.
Ooh.
Are we talking like TV or like exclusively movies?
No, just comedic actor. Steve Carell's done both.
Joel McHale's pretty funny.
Joel McHale's pretty good. I like Joel McHale a lot.
Yeah.
Though, have you ever watched like his TV show, the Joel McHale show?
Yeah.
It's not very funny.
No, it's worse. It's washed down Tosh.0.
Yeah, it's like safe for family.
Yeah.
It's like Netflix's fun version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun for the family, haha. Netflix. Come on, we're touching in with the millennials.
Yeah.
And you're, I just hate millennials.
They're pretty bad.
And millennials like to relate
Our
to
whole
us.
generation just fucking blows.
Who?
Our whole generation.
We're
not
millennials.
millennials.
We're Zoomers.
No, I know, but
I love
Our
our
generation
I love
also
Gen Z.
sucks.
Gen Z's so funny.
Gen
I
Z's
like-
the best.
I'm so annoyed when millennials try to relate to us though. They're like, "Come on, we're just the same."
Like,
and I'm like, "Nah, you're just
Tough
35
up,
and an
millennials. You're
alcoholic."
old now.
Yeah, you're old. you're not cool.
that's gonna be us when the next generation comes in.
Oh, don't
when we
trust
try
me.
to relate to
We're
everybody.
gonna try to relate. Ugh, don't remind me. I know. I'm gonna be the millennial version of Gen Z. I just know it.
Sean's gonna grow up to be the dad that tries to do memes to impress his kids, but never works out.
Sean's gonna sign up for American TikTok when TikTok gets banned.
Oh my god. Do you ever think one day there'll be a like a competitive TV show where only famous TikTokers can like do it?
There was
No.
a thing
So
for
like America's
Vine.
Got Talent, but America's Got TikTok.
That was a thing on Comedy Central
That sounds terrible.
for Viners. Yeah, they had
Ugh.
they had like a big competition. It was like Last Comedian Standing or something like that.
They're not comedians. They're
But they're not
Viners.
comedians. So they had like a bunch of Vine people come on and then a bunch of like smaller stand-up comedians, and they had to like compete in like stand-up comedy shows, and like they had like one of the episodes that each of them had to make a vine, and they were, like judged on their vine, and they're like, this is bad, go away, and like voted them off the show.
That sounds terrible.
It was really
Do you remember
bad.
anyone who was on the show?
Yeah. Who's that Viner who I think his name's like Brandon or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you know what I'm talking about? I have no idea what his name
I don't
is.
fucking care about Viners.
There's that chick. There was that guy. There was the Christina from I think she was on World's Dumbest, and she's on a lot of like other MTV shows.
So garbage.
Yeah. All trash.
All trash, like comedians, and it's like the white girl Instagram humor.
Exactly.
That's the kind of like humor we're going for here. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you know the name, but like the Amanda Cerny, the Lele Pons,
I knew,
but
like,
not as famous
Yeah.
versions of those people.
the only thing of Lele Pons I've seen is the Cody Ko video
Yeah.
of him where he just fucking destroys her.
Yeah, but she like at least she had a good sense of humor. It's like, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Moving on to horoscopes.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot we were doing horoscopes.
Yeah.
You are a pioneer type and think most people are quick-tempered, impatient, and scornful of advice. You are a prick.
Oh god, are we trying to relate this to each other? Is that what
I
we're
guess
doing?
so.
I guess.
Wait, read it one more time. I'm trying to see which one of you.
You are the pioneer type and think most people are quick-tempered, impatient, and scornful of advice. You are a prick.
I can see that being Brody. Only because when Brody gives me advice, I get quick-tempered and angry.
It's true. Even though
And
it's
you
good,
are.
even though it's good advice.
Yeah, but you're also a prick.
Yeah. It's true.
You know who comes to mind when I read this description?
Who?
Remember Patrick in high school?
Patrick Walsh.
Patrick Walsh.
Dude, we're gonna get sued for libel.
Who cares?
He's gonna talk about all the guns he owned that weren't even real guns. Did you
Really?
ever tell you about that?
No.
Race had a history class with him, and he used to talk about all these cool guns he owned. And people looked it up, and they're like, "These aren't even real guns."
No, he's
just
full of shit.
He's just spouting bullshit for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so
No,
funny.
I hate him. I hate his guts.
We were
He's in
talking about
Boy
it.
Scouts with us.
Yeah. You ever talk about a graduation where he talked about how he couldn't understand why he was so much smarter than everyone else? Because we had the same like first letter to our last name, so he
Yeah.
was like
Yeah, sure.
5 people down, so I
Yeah.
could hear him, and I was like, dude, he was talking to some kid who we also hated, and he was like, yeah, I just don't understand how we're like higher beings and just like we just think higher than the rest of them. It was
Which
so
is
like,
funny because he never got honor roll and wasn't up in the front of the
Yeah.
He's a
graduation.
fucking asshole. He makes me so irrationally mad. I hate people like that. He's the kind of person who thought Rick and Morty was only for people of higher brains.
Really?
He just seems like the type.
In Boy Scouts, he wasn't able to get Eagle Scout before he turned 18, so he moved to venturing just so he had an extra like 4 years to try.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
You are practical and persistent. You have a dogged determination and work like hell. Most people think you are stubborn and bullheaded. You are nothing but a communist.
That's none of us.
That's Brody. Brody,
what?
you're a communist.
No.
I'm not a communist.
Because
Socialism,
in here it
communism.
says he has dogged determination and works like hell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. I apologize.
Yeah, no.
That's none of us. You're right. I apologize, Brody. I just heard communist and went, Brody's a communist.
You are a quick and intelligent thinker. People like you because you are bisexual. You are inclined to expect too much for too little. This means you are a cheap bastard.
Oh my god.
You are notorious for thriving on incest.
That did not say that. You just added that so we'd know it was you.
No, I didn't. It actually, in here it said the name of the actual like thing, so I had to skip it. But no, that's what it says. You are a quick and intelligent thinker. People like you because you are bisexual. You are inclined to expect too much for too little. This means you are a cheap
People
bastard.
like you because
You are
you're
notorious
bisexual.
for thriving on incest. It's what it says.
That's fucking
You ever realize
wild.
that one is literally Ben to a T?
Yeah.
Every single part of that fits Ben.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. I'm quick, intelligent
Now,
thinker.
Ben, let me ask you.
Okay.
Is that your sign?
No.
See, sign horoscopes are bullshit because that's definitely Ben.
Yeah, it's none of us. He's also read 4 of them, so I don't know how
No,
many
we
you're
are
reading.
on 5.
And there's what? There's 12 of these, right?
Think
I
so.
guess.
I think because there's what 12 months and they go about once a month.
Yeah.
Each month's a different one, kinda. They're kind of weird how
guess.
how it works out.
But how are we gonna pick which ones match each other then? Because that's Ben.
Well, then pick it for me.
Okay, that last one was you.
Okay.
And I was the first one, right?
Yeah.
You're the first one. What was Brody's?
The second one, I think.
We'll keep going through.
Yeah,
But
we might not have reached like I don't feel like we've hit one that's super like just sits us down and like just like comes out like Brody.
Maybe this next one will be right. You are sympathetic and understanding to other people's problems, which makes you a sucker. You are always putting things off. That is why you will always be on welfare and won't be worth a penny. Everybody in prison is a, and then this sign.
Brody. That might be Brody.
I think it's Brody.
Other than like the emotional parts, because Brody doesn't have
Oh
emotions.
yeah, it says sympathetic and understanding to others' problems.
Well, I don't know. Brody gives good advice.
I do. The problem is that we're in the wrong room to discuss this because I have no sympathy for anything that's going on in Sean or Ben's life.
You love us.
No, I do. I just don't give a shit.
I hate you guys.
Well, there's always this one. You consider yourself a born leader. Others think you are an idiot. Most, this sign, are bullies. You are vain and cannot tolerate honest criticism. Your arrogance is disgusting. These people are thriving sods and spend most of their lives kissing mirrors.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say
That's so Sean.
I'm not that vain. I hate
Hold on.
myself.
Is Sean a natural born leader?
I'm a follower, guys. I'll be the first to tell you. I don't lead. I listen to other people. Hey, everyone. Hey, you can't be a leader without followers. Followers are just as important. That's what I have to tell myself. What's the next one?
You are the logical type and hate disorder. This nitpicking is sickening to your friends. You are cold and unemotional and often fall asleep while having sex.
It's Ben.
These people make good bus drivers and pimps.
It's Ben. Well, Brody, you have to confirm. Does Ben fall asleep during sex?
God damn it. I don't fucking know.
Why not? Oh, is it because you have to wear the bag on so you can't see him?
No, it's because I always fall asleep.
I've only fallen asleep during sex once.
That is one more time than you
How
do.
does that happen?
How do you like? How do you
just
get?
How do you go from...
Because
Yeah,
no,
that makes no sense.
it's really bad sex, so you get bored and you just fall asleep midway.
That can happen?
Yes.
All gay sex is bad sex. I'm calling my pastor.
I'm going pastor. It's time to get a... We should have a priest come on so we can all do confessions on the podcast.
I don't know if we can put all of my confessions on the internet.
That'd be hilarious. Let's just have your mom come in.
No, absolutely
Have his
not.
mom
We should
sit
do an
down and do a
episode
confession with his
Where
mom.
we have to, all of us call our moms and
tell
tell us
them, like, one terrible thing about
thing we've
us.
done since we moved out.
That should be a punishment for a game.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know, guys. Does that be the worst thing or just something bad?
How about we just throw in like 5 worst things we've done into a hat and you have to draw one and read it.
yes, we should have to do that for a punishment for an episode.
That would be so fucking funny.
Wait, so this one I just read, is that me or the one earlier that said bisexual?
No,
I don't
the
know.
other
I
one
think
was
that
like
one too.
kind of you. This one is 100% you, Ben.
Yeah.
Me, the logical type and hate
Yep.
disorder, nitpicking.
Yeah, we hate when you nitpick. You did it earlier. We were watching fucking a meme video, and Ben goes, "Ugh, I've already seen all these memes. They're from Reddit." We're like, "Who cares, Ben?" Like,
Yeah,
we're
they're
just-
on. I check the front page every day and they're there.
Yeah, but it's just fun.
The
memes.
video was literally called "Videos I Found on Reddit," and, Ben
And
was
I'm
like, "What
still
the fuck?"
disappointed.
Ugh. Ben, you're such a. Ben seems to think that being a meme connoisseur is like an important job in life.
Yeah. Ben's that douchebag when you go sit down at a wine bar and he's like, "Nodes of chestnut."
Yeah,
and you're like, "Fuck you, get drunk."
Fuck you, start drinking. It really has a really earthy tone to it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. All wine tastes the
Undertones of
same.
nutmeg.
I mean, Ben is the biggest wine drinker here.
It's true.
I would argue the only wine. I would say the only wine drinker here, except if I'm desperate enough, I'll have a glass of wine with Ben.
I finished my bag of wine last night.
Didn't you buy that like
Shocker.
yesterday? Ben drank an entire bag of
I
wine
mean,
in maybe
maybe.
36 hours. Ben, you know you have a problem.
I'm not an alcoholic.
You can't spell alcoholic without
All
you.
Oh,
You, right? I was gonna say I, but then it makes me me,
Yeah.
and I'm not an alcoholic.
Fine, moving on. You are the artistic type and have a difficult time with reality. If you are male, you are probably queer. Chances for employment and monetary gain are nil. Most these people, women, are whores. All these people die of venereal disease.
Yeah, that's none of
That's
us.
literally none of us. Sex? What's that? Sorry, guys. I'm waiting till marriage.
Sorry, babe. Crocs stay on during sex.
Sorry, babe. The Sonic 2 vinyl set stays on during sex. I need my sex music. I need my bone music.
George Michael. Or no, what's the sexy saxophone? Who plays that? Yeah, it's George Michael. Careless Whisper, George Michael.
Yeah, Careless Whispers. I think it's George Michael. Wasn't George Michael, wasn't he in Wham?
I don't know.
Isn't the guy saying, Last
It's also a character on Arrested Development.
The very next day, Brody gave it away. And then there's more of that song.
We're going to get copyright.
Yeah, we're going to copyright strike
Okay.
this thing anymore.
Moving on then, the worst of the lot. You are shrewd in business and cannot be trusted. You shall achieve the pinnacle of success because of your total lack of ethics. You are the perfect son of a bitch. Most these people are murderers.
Geminis.
Is it Gemini?
Geminis, isn't it?
It's not Geminis.
Damn it. I have no idea what horoscopes like are. I don't get them.
Yeah.
But like, I at least know that everyone bitches about Geminis for some reason. So
I don't know. I know people that fit this to a T though.
okay, so is that the last one?
No, we have 2 more.
2 more? Okay.
Next one. You are optimistic and enthusiastic. You have a reckless tendency to rely on luck since you have no talent. The majority of these people are drunks. You are not worth the time of day.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. I kind of feel like it fits Ben.
Does Ben rely on, I can
Optimistic,
see, yeah, Ben relying on
enthusiastic,
luck.
Reckless.
Reckless tendency to rely on luck since you have no talent.
But
Yeah,
Ben's
Ben has a
super talented.
gambling problem
I'm
though.
a,
Ben is a gambling.
I
Ben,
don't-
when did you get a gambling
I
problem?
don't have a gambling problem.
But it could
I just-
quickly develop into
I
a problem.
really like gambling if it's an option.
Gambling on what?
Anything.
Anything.
The risk of losing it all is the best.
I saw there was recently that Michael Jordan documentary, Last Dance, and in the episode they talk about Michael Jordan's gambling problem. He goes, I don't think I have a gambling problem. I think I just have a competition problem. And I was like, that's a gambling problem. That's literally the definition of a gambling problem. All right, what's the last one?
Last one. You are conservative and are afraid of taking risks. You are basically spineless. There has never been a this person of any importance become a monk.
Oh.
That's the last person.
Hates to take risks.
I know he hates to take risks. And it says you are basically spineless.
Wow.
Brody's not spineless. How else would he be standing right now?
All right.
All right,
We gotta decide who was who. So for Sean, you guys said
the first one, I thought, right?
yeah, you have an inventive mind and are inclined to be progressive. You lie a great deal. You make the same mistakes repeatedly because you are stupid. Everyone thinks you're a jerk.
I'm inventive.
Are we agreeing that's Sean?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
All right, then Ben was the. Fuck, which one was Ben?
Just say a word from it.
Oh, it's the one where. Oh my
The
god. It was
reckless one?
no, it,
Or was it the bisexual one?
no, it was the one after the bisexual one. That one kind of fit, but there was one after that that we were like, oh, that's super Ben.
Oh, you are the logical type and hate
Yeah.
disorder.
Yeah, that
this
one.
nitpicking is sickening to your friends. You are cold and unemotional and often fall asleep while having sex.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's Ben.
And we make good bus drivers and pimps.
Yeah.
I think Brody was the one that was.
Hold up. Am I really that cold and unemotional though?
Ben, do you honestly want us to answer that?
Yes.
No.
No, I said
No.
honestly.
Yeah.
I'm cold and unemotional.
No.
I'm like a cyborg. I'm like a
No,
robot.
no.
Yeah. I'm like a robot.
Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot. Brody's. What was Brody's?
Oh, which one was Brody? Oh, it was the paranoid one.
Oh, the paranoid one. You have a vivid imagination and often think you are being followed by the FBI or CIA. You have a minor influence on your friends and the people resent you for flaunting your power. You lack confidence and are a general loser.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about right.
Sounds about
You guys
me.
want to know what you got?
Sure.
Sean, you got Aquarius.
Damn.
Brody, you got Pisces. And I got Virgo. Virgin.
Wait, yours was Virgo? Read Virgo again.
You are the logical type and hate disorder. This nitpicking is sickening to your friends. You are cold and unemotional and often fall asleep while having sex.
Oh my god.
Virgos make good bus drivers and pimps.
Oh my god. Now that you point out it is Brody, it's kind of starting to fit.
Yeah, that's because
Right?
it's a fucking horoscope, and that's what they're
But-
supposed to do.
You're pretty
Well,
you're pretty cold and unemotional. Brody.
his whole life is disorder. And Virgos apparently hate disorder. But he is cold and unemotional.
It's true.
Wait, which one was Cancer? My
Cancer.
actual sign.
You are sympathetic and understanding to other people's problems, which makes you a sucker. You are always putting things off. That is why you will always be on welfare and won't be worth a penny. Everybody in prison is a Cancer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like it fits Sean at all.
Maybe a little.
I would take that as a compliment, Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben, what are you?
Aquarius?
Is that what you actually are?
Yeah.
So what I was is what you are.
Yes.
Congrats, Ben. We're the same.
You want to
We
read
are the
Aquarius?
same. So if we have sex with each other, it's just masturbation. We are the same.
Ben just wants any excuse to try to have sex with me.
It's true.
I get it. I'm a snack.
Well, before we continue on, let's take a quick moment to hear a word from our sponsors.
You mean the awkward silence?
Yeah, the awkward silence, starting now. And welcome back.
I really hope we never get sponsors.
Man.
I almost like this as like a joke.
That was a good sponsor.
Oh yeah, that was a
very
good sponsor. All right. Since we finished that game, do you guys want to jump into my game for the week?
Yeah.
I would love to jump into your game, or
Alright.
jump into you in general.
So originally, you guys told me. Shut up, Ben.
I saw that, Brody.
Originally, you guys told me to do the horoscope one, and so I took that advice and completely ignored it.
Right,
I
right.
decided to come up with my own fun game. And you want to know what it's called?
What?
Who knows Sean better?
I'm gonna.
We
I
told
wanna make
Sean
this-
to make a game.
I want it about me.
We told Sean to make a game, so he made it all about himself.
Would you expect
I
anything
think
less?
I'm pretty confident I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to get progressively harder as you keep going.
Do you want a piece of scratch paper to write this down on?
Yes, I do. Do you have a pencil?
I have a pen.
Excellent. I'll steal those.
There you go. Hand it across the table.
Excellent. All right, let me find a fucking. All right, y'all ready for this?
Who knows Sean better?
All right, first question.
Okay. What's the first question?
What's my birthday?
September 7th.
July 7th. 2000.
July. Yours is September. God damn it.
Wow, you're really bad at this, Ben.
July 7th,
You got it
2000.
right. You got it wrong, Ben. I'm sorry. You said September.
I rushed myself.
That's too bad. All right, what is my favorite color?
Green.
I want to say it's red.
It's orange.
Is it really orange?
It's orange, yeah.
Really?
I did not know that. Mine is also orange.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Wow. Oh, you two just have sex at this point.
Ben's just like, and can I videotape that?
I'll put it on Twitter.
All right, what is my favorite video game?
Of all time.
Persona 5 of all time.
I feel like Persona 5 is going to be too easy. Star Wars The Old Republic.
Good. Both good answers. Ben is right, though. It is
That's
Persona
right.
5.
He told me when he's drunk. I
Okay.
remember.
I'll tell you it's sober. I have a poster in my room of it. All right. How old was I when I moved to Washington?
Oh, I know this. You were 6.
7.
It is 6. That is right.
Haha.
I just turned 6. Bro, shout out to Wisconsin real quick.
Yeah.
All right. What is my favorite TV show?
This is a little harder. I got it. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the animated
it
one.
is.
I would have accepted pretty much anything. I have no idea what my favorite show is. You both get it.
It's either that or Community.
Yeah. Like, it could be Community, it could be Psych, could be Chuck,
Firefly.
could be Firefly. There's a lot of great shows that I love. You could have answered pretty much most
So
shows.
you just gave us a freebie.
I gave you guys a freebie. As long as you guys didn't say something
we
stupid
both
like
get it.
Law and Order. Is it Sex in the City?
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, right.
Why is there no sex in this show?
Why is there no Sex in the City?
It's false advertising.
This is more like Sleepless in Seattle.
I was expecting some HBO shit with this.
Yeah, where's my Stars nudity?
Where's Cinemax?
Where's my Cinemax at when I need it? I need softcore porn. It's still porn. All right. On that note, where did I go to middle school?
Daybreak.
Yeah, I want to say Daybreak too.
Good job. You both got it.
Gaybreak, I mean. Got him.
Got him. Yeah, I bet you guys went to what, Amboy?
Yeah.
I don't have to make fun of Amboy. Amboy does it itself.
Yeah.
All right. What is my middle name?
Michael.
Michael.
All right. Well, these are supposed to get
You
harder.
have
as
the
they went.
same as Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know everything about Brody and you, Ben.
What's his PP look like? We've never
Like his
seen
dad's.
it. That's true.
And I can tell you, I've seen them both. Who was the only famous person I've ever met?
Your mom.
My mom is not famous.
Yeah, she is.
She has a. Well, no, my mom is not famous.
Fine, Kevin.
Kevin is also not famous.
Yes,
my
he is.
My mom has. When you Google her, though, there's a profile for her.
Oh,
So that's
I
pretty
know.
cool.
I know the answer, but I'm gonna let Ben answer first.
I'm gonna say it's that one guy from Epic Rap
God
Battles.
damn it! Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It is. I've met them both. Damn, y'all are good.
Nice. I
Y'all
mean,
know
you have
me
a
pretty
signed
well.
poster from them.
I do have a signed poster from them. All right, here's where we get to the fun ones.
Okay.
Have I ever belonged to a church before?
Yes.
Ooh. I'm gonna say yes.
Because he answered yes.
No, because I've met your mom.
Yes, I belong to a church. For a
She
little bit.
seems like the Cheester type. Christmas and Easter and never else.
All right. Have I ever been out of the country?
No.
No.
Y'all just keep answering the exact same thing, getting them right. This is not going the way I thought it would.
Why don't we write our answers on a piece of paper? Oh, you have our only pen.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
whatever.
I only have like 2 more to go anyway.
Okay.
And plus, these are the last 2 are the really hard ones. So we're
Okay.
good. I think this will shake it up a little bit.
Okay.
What was my dream college?
Ooh.
Emphasis on was. I don't want to go to college.
Your dream college. Was it Full Sail?
And then for you,
Whichever one Isaac was going to. Isaac Brundage.
you are both wrong.
Really?
It's University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Why am I not surprised?
All right.
Ugh.
Last question.
Okay.
For all the marbles,
Oh, cool.
Okay.
the score right now is. Okay, give me a sec.
Ben's winning.
Yes, but 1, 2. 7 to 8.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Have I ever done any extreme sports? If yes, which ones? If no, just say no.
Extreme sports. Like
Define
parkour?
No. Yes, you have. You've gone whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
You got it right. 2 points for each of you.
So I won.
You won, yes. Well, that went. You guys know me pretty well, to say the least.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
It's almost like Sean woke up this morning and had to quickly write down 10 questions before the podcast started. I was
Yeah.
like, I got a game, guys. Don't worry about it.
You got me. Come on, we've all done it before.
Have we?
Have we? Well, we have like.
Well, Brody doesn't even come with topics.
That's true.
That's
me
true.
and Ben come with topics, and Brody just reacts to them.
We have to
You
carry
can
the
sit here and fucking
podcast.
pretend like I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy.
It doesn't get away from the fact that you're the worst.
It's true.
Okay, guys. We're coming up on living here for 1 year. And I was going through my Snapchat memories, and I just want to talk about like the old house and get like nostalgic for a second, right?
The old place. we used
Nathan's
to live?
house?
Yeah, Nathan's.
Why?
Okay.
There are some good memories.
Here's
from
the
there.
premise. It was a total shit show that all 3 of us moved into. Our landlord moved downstairs, and he was a total fucking psycho freak. And he was
was an
creepy
incel.
as hell.
He wasn't
an
interested.
incel.
He wasn't that bad.
He was awful.
He only wanted female roommates, and when they would have sex, he'd listen from outside the door.
Yeah.
Okay, neither of you lived there when that happened. I was
But
the
it
one who
did
lived there.
happen.
It did happen.
Yes, that did happen. I remember.
Just because you weren't there when Epstein killed himself doesn't mean that it didn't happen.
I just feel bad bagging on him without him. We should invite Nathan on the podcast.
Fuck
Absolutely not.
Oh, that would be so funny.
You
No.
crazy?
That should be a punishment. One of us should probably still have his number. We should have to call him and ask him how he's doing.
No.
No, absolutely not. Fuck that
so
guy.
funny.
Let's just go egg his
Maybe
house.
okay. Maybe let's say this actually gets big and like we made something of ourselves. Then we bring him on to flaunt what we've done with our lives, and he's done nothing.
Though we have to say though, the house,
Was super nice.
super nice house.
Yeah, but it never really felt like home. It felt
It
like
did
we
never
were
feel like
constantly
our
living in
home.
an Airbnb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. Yeah, exactly what it felt like. Like living in an Airbnb.
Well, what's your guys' favorite memories from that house?
The fucking porch.
The porch.
Going up to the
Everything
porch.
about the porch?
Going up to the porch and just like smoking a fucking bowl with everybody.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Like we
Yeah.
don't get. Obviously, we have like we can't smoke outside, but we have the bathroom here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mine
like-
was. Sorry to interrupt. It was when we hung the projector on the wall,
Oh yeah.
that was awesome.
and we had in our entire living room. Like we will say the house wasn't ours. The upstairs was ours though.
Yeah, but
Like,
he was
we turned the
so
upstairs.
mad when we did that though.
He was.
Yeah, no, he was
Yeah.
he was pretty upset when we moved the living room around.
Which I don't get. It's just couches.
He never went up there anyway.
Yeah.
He was like mad about it, and then the next time he had like all of his friends over for D&D, they were like, "Oh, it looks nice up here," and he was like, "Oh, okay."
He was like, I know, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how he canceled D&D night because we were at the house when he did it. You noticed that?
No, he didn't. He always had it when we were there.
No. Near the end of us being there, he stopped having them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
you're
know
right.
that because I've driven by his house like after we moved out on Thursdays when he did it,
Yeah.
and all of his friends were there,
Yeah.
right?
He didn't like us.
No,
No.
he did not.
That's all
None
right.
of his friends liked us either.
Yeah, but his friends were fucking creepy incel douchebags.
Yeah.
One of them had a rat tail. Remember the guy with the rat tail?
Ugh.
And he was twins with the other
Remember,
one?
so Nathan was allergic to dogs, so we weren't allowed to have animals and stuff inside. But I was having a friend over who had a service dog, so I asked him in the middle of his D&D section. I was like, "Hey, do you care if when my friend comes over, she has a dog with her? Is that all right?" And he's like, "Oh, like I don't know about that. It should be fine." And his friend started chiming in like with no fucking purpose and was like, "Well, what kind of dog is it? Is it a big dog or is it a small dog?" I was like, "It's like a medium-sized dog." He's like, "I don't think you should have that here." It's like it's a service dog. Like she's just bringing it because like she has to have it with her. And he's like, "Oh, well, you should have said it was a service dog. They're not even dogs at that point." And he went on like a 45-minute fucking rant.
Okay,
about
in
how
his
service
defense,
dogs-
you probably should have mentioned it was a service dog.
It was literally 3 minutes into the conversation.
And then, and trust me, I believe Nathan going on a 45-minute rant about some bullshit that nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
That was his fucking MO.
Yeah, he would just come up to the porch and just stand there and listen to us talk, like without any fucking.
Right?
Yeah,
or
while we have
sometimes
people
we'd
over.
be in the living room just hanging with friends, and he'd come up and just stand in the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was always really weird.
Yeah.
he was
I
crazy.
like how it started with us talking about like good memories, and we just started bitching about our
Oh
landlord.
yeah, fuck Nathan.
Fuck
He was a weird
Nathan.
one.
And
Though
his
Go on.
he had the weirdest fucking smell coming out of his room constantly.
Yeah.
that is true.
It was. I
I was like, oh my god, like I don't understand how your room like, because it wasn't like how do I explain this? It was a very unique smell, and like I'd never smelt it before.
Yeah. Well, if you had to describe it though,
If I had to describe it, it was like, imagine working in the hot sun for like 2 days straight, and your clothes are just soaked in sweat, and then you throw them in the oven and just let it waft out.
Ugh. So just like general BO. Oh yeah, the mics are definitely picking
yeah.
that
What
up.
is that?
That's a subwoofer in a car.
Yeah,
I literally genuinely thought there was like
an earthquake.
an earthquake. I was like, oh my god, is this it?
Deadass, I wish my car had a sound system like that.
Pass. Oh, but Nathan. Oh, Nathan.
I hate Nathan.
I don't. I will give Nathan credit for one thing, and as we've it's been close to a year since we moved out now, I've been able to accept the fact that us getting evicted was the best thing that could have ever happened to us.
So yeah.
I mean,
so it's okay that
but
me
that's
and
not really
Sean
Nathan's
got.
call though. That was his mom's call.
Yeah, he had to call his mom.
He had to
Yeah.
call
Because
his
he didn't own the
mommy.
house. He just lived in his mom's
Yeah.
house.
He paid rent to his parents through us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have a job.
Yeah, and he would always call us about, oh, I could go get a job. And when Ben tried to hook him up with a job, he was like, oh, I don't really.
I tried hooking up with a kick-ass job too.
Yeah. He'd rather just sit at home all day.
Mm-hmm. I like how once he saw us working out, he's like, "Oh, I've been thinking about working out," and went on a big rant about how he's gonna work out.
Yeah, he never worked out.
He never worked out. He had bicycles, and I saw he had jogging shoes and shit like that. He never worked out.
I've thought about what I would do if I ran into him somewhere. Have any of you guys seen him since?
No, he doesn't leave the house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He goes on one shopping trip every 6 months, and he buys, like, the most apocalypse kind of, like, food. He
Yeah.
just buys, like hundreds, literally 100 cans of food
Yeah.
Yeah.
every time he goes. And they will just sit there.
Mm-hmm. His freezers are loaded with food.
And there was a time he got mad at us for going grocery shopping and buying our stuff because it took up too much space in his fridge.
Yeah, I do remember that.
We got back from grocery. I think this was before you moved in, Ben. I think it was when
Okay.
just me and Brody. Me and Brody went grocery shopping and bought like a bunch of food to like last us 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Wow, you guys really took up a lot of space in the fridge. Where am I gonna put my stuff?" And I was like, "Bro, you literally have a pantry in the garage that goes from roof to fucking
Yeah,
ground,
he had
full of just
two-
canned foods."
He had an extra refrigerator in the fucking garage.
Yeah,
And
full
a
of
chest
all of his shit.
freezer.
And a chest freezer. And he was pissed off because we like filled up too much of like the regular refrigerator.
because we wanted to eat food
Yeah.
that wasn't fucking fast food every
No,
night.
he was a fucking psycho.
Let's talk about the night we got evicted.
Have we not already?
Well, let's talk about the first night we all drank together when I first moved in, and we played a pizza box.
that was a good night.
That was a
That
good
was a
night.
very good night, and that's still one of my favorite drinking games.
Yeah.
Was that? No, that was not. Oh, the pizza box night was not the night where we decided we were going to go to Colorado, though, right?
No,
that
Pizza
was the night
Box
we got
Brody
evicted.
was with us.
Yeah, but that's
and
also
drinking.
not the first night you moved in either.
No, but it
was around the
played it-
time.
Yeah, we played it like a week after I got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe that we've been living here for a year now.
It's kind of
Right?
crazy.
Yeah. I can't believe we almost went a year. I almost went a year at Nathan's. I lived there a lot longer before
Right?
you guys.
Mm-hmm.
My old roommates, because I had 2 roommates before you guys.
Yeah.
They were as Brody can tell you because he's met both of them.
Yeah, I've met both of them.
They were very
Psychos.
interesting people.
Psychopaths.
One of them might listen to our podcast, so I'm not sure how much I want to say.
I will. Fuck you. You're a fucking psycho bitch.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, no way.
That was a interesting time in my life. I'm so glad we moved out.
You know what I
I
really
missed the
enjoyed?
big room though.
When we got evicted, that wasn't fun. When we went house hunting, that
That
was
was
a lot of fun.
terrifying. Are you crazy?
No, don't be
What
wrong.
do you mean?
Looking back on it now, it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
At the time,
That
that
was-
was the most stressful month of my life.
Yeah.
Trying to find a place to live.
It was fun. I don't
Because
know what you're talking
It was
about.
fun,
Ben,
but it
I
was
don't-
like the
yeah.
constant loom of like, what if we don't find a house in time? What the fuck are we
I
gonna
knew
do?
we would. We just had to convince you an apartment's okay.
Yeah, Ben, but we also had to lower your standards too. Every place had one thing that was too wrong for you, so you wouldn't move. You didn't even want to move into here because you didn't like our move-in lady, the lady who gave us the
Corinne.
tour.
Oh,
You were like, you didn't like the tour she gave us. You're like, I don't want to move here. She gives me bad vibes.
That's true. That's
and
true.
so Ben, you were the most. Other than Brody was picky because he didn't want to live in an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were just You were just again like the horoscope said, nitpicky.
Well, of course I'm nitpicky.
And
I know what I want and how I want it.
yeah, and you got this place and you love it here.
For the most part, yeah. There's some things I don't like.
Like what?
I don't like how they don't put lights in the bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
And they claim it's natural light.
Yeah. Okay. There are certain things about this apartment that annoy me
Yeah.
personally. Like for some reason they decided to put a porch right off my window.
Yeah, I also don't like the size of the bedrooms. Brody's is fine, but ours are not okay.
I can live with mine. I've finally come to terms with I've also decided I've had the biggest room before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I now have probably the smallest room.
You have the
I
smallest.
prefer the smaller room
Yeah.
because it's so much easier to keep things organized and clean.
Yeah.
But with the big room, I would just throw things everywhere and I would just everything would be lost.
Yeah.
I am genuinely happy with wouldn't say I prefer my current room because I definitely preferred the space,
Yeah.
but I definitely appreciate what my smaller room has done for me.
Have you
know?
ever thought that, if I had the bigger room, there's a chance we would have never gotten Mina? Think about it, because where's all of Mina's stuff held?
In that extra bathroom.
In the extra bathroom.
Oh yeah, if anybody else
And
had
there's
gotten
no way in hell I'd share my bathroom with that cat.
Yeah, but that's true. But if that was the case, we probably would have just put her stuff in the laundry room.
That's a good point.
Ugh, I
Realistically,
hope we
but
never move
we-
the stuff to the laundry room.
Why though? The door's shut all the time.
Yeah, but I can still smell the cat stuff just from our bathroom now. Imagine if it's in the middle of the
Yeah,
hallway.
no, the smell from your room wafts into mine.
It's true.
It's terrible.
It's an annoying smell from the cat.
Yeah.
It's not the cat's fault. Well, it is, but it's not. It's a
We
complicated
all
thing.
think shit. She just can't flush it.
Exactly.
I actually do want to buy one of those things off Amazon, which is like the training kit for cats to teach them how to use the toilet.
I don't think she's big enough yet, though.
I think she is.
I don't know.
She's definitely a little over a year.
She's still tiny, though.
She is.
That's
but
the thing.
I think she's just skinny though. She's definitely smaller than other cats, but I think the problem is she's a lot skinnier than other cats too.
We should just flush her down the toilet.
Shut up, Sean.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed she has a lazy eye?
Does she really?
Yeah,
I've
she
never
does.
noticed that.
I think when she was out on the street, she got in a fight and got clawed or something.
Damn.
But yeah, she has a lazy eye.
I saw the other cat the other day on my way out.
The gray cat?
Yeah, I got to pet him a little bit.
Oh, Gray Cat's great.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I like we just call him gray cat.
He's stocky too.
No, I've seen him. Yeah,
He's a buff
a
fucking
big,
cat.
He's chonky.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big boy.
Yeah,
Or girl, I don't judge.
it's a boy.
Where he's like, oh, I flipped him over and took a look.
Yeah.
I play with it a little. I saw a meme where it was like, so I was playing with my cat's, I thought this was my cat's nipple, so I was flicking it around and little milk came out. I was like, why was my male cat lactating? I took the cat in. Turns out I was playing with his penis. And it came on me.
Yikes. Reverse Shane Dawson.
Yeah, right. Oh, that was the funniest thing. What was that? Probably a year ago now, where Shane Dawson just randomly tweeted out, "I don't fuck cats," and you're like,
It's because on his
What?
podcast he was like, yeah, I was in my bedroom, my cat was laying down, so I turned it on her back and I just started jerking off and I came on her tummy.
yeah.
And everybody was like, what the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Shane Dawson, if you're listening to this, hearing that doesn't change my opinion of you at all. And that's not a good thing.
Well, he's been he got canceled hard this
Hardcore.
time.
Yeah.
He's one of the few people I've seen get canceled. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
It surprises me though, that Shane Dawson is getting canceled, but Logan and Jake Paul are still allowed to make content. Did you see what's going on with Jake Paul?
No.
Jake Paul, when the riots happened for Black Lives Matter, he just went into stores and made a video of him just like stealing shit.
He got arrested for that.
He got arrested for that. He just threw a coronavirus party at his mansion, and a bunch of people got fucking sick, and now like the governor of California is like, yeah, well, you're being punished for this. We're going to come after you for this.
Yeah.
He's done a bunch of other shit. Like, not to say Shane Dawson hasn't done and said horrible fucking things, because he definitely has.
I remember.
But I would argue Jake Paul is just as much of an issue as Shane Dawson.
Yeah, the problem is Shane Dawson did all the shitty things. Still not the worst thing he's ever done. He made that stupid fucking movie. Y'all ever see Not Cool?
No.
His movie?
Uh-uh.
Oh my god, it was a Netflix movie.
Really?
It came out probably 10 years ago. 8 years ago now.
Yeah.
It
Probably
might
the same
be.
time as the Smosh movie.
Yeah, it was before. It was like the first of the YouTube movies. It was
What
kinda
about the Fred movie?
the Fred movie was first. It got like, and since the Fred movie had like some actual success behind
Yeah.
it, people were like, YouTuber movies, that's genius.
Yeah.
And
You
so
know-
like Shane Dawson got one and Smosh got one. The Shane Dawson movie is genuinely one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
It's, if I had to rank my top 3 least favorite movies, it might be number 1. It's the worst thing I've ever seen, I think.
Well, I'm
He
not
is-
gonna watch it.
No, we're gonna watch it.
No.
We're gonna do a bonus episode
We'll live tweet
Are
it.
we?
where we just watch like shitty YouTube.
We
Like,
could totally do that. We
watch
could do
shitty YouTube-
we could do a
live
aux,
stream?
No, we just do an aux in. So we watch the movie and just record our reactions, and then you just like record you. If you want to watch it, you press play on the movie and the thing at the same time. People do it all
Okay,
the
so
time.
you can.
Oh.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
we
There
should
you
do
go.
that.
It's like a podcast, but while you're watching the movie, you get to hear us shit on the movie
That
constantly.
sounds fun.
Like a
we could
director's
turn it into a
commentary.
drinking game.
Yes, we can have drinking rules for it. That actually
Yes,
sounds
that would
kind
be
of sick.
so much fun.
That
I
sounds-
think I wanted to start doing once a month. Me and Brody talked about this, doing like a movie review thing, or maybe even just once a week. It'd be like, you know how we have the quarantine watch list at the end of the week. Well, I
Yeah.
feel like
Our weekend review.
our weekend review. I feel like we could take that and like change it where like almost like a book club, but for movies.
That'd be kind of cool.
Where we pick a movie. We take turns picking a movie that we all have to watch like separately, and then we come together for the podcast and talk about our thoughts on the movie.
That'd be kind of cool. Once a month.
Yeah, once a month. Just
Oh, I
like
probably won't watch the movie, but okay.
me and Brody can do it.
I'll watch the movie.
Ben can just sit there.
Yeah. Like whenever you guys talk about video games.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ben. You just don't have the same interest as us.
True.
We're not like other girls.
I'm not like other gays.
We're quirky.
I'm not like other gays.
I got some shit for that from last week's podcast.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
From
Oh,
who?
from
Not from who.
Alice?
You don't have to call them out, but
No,
like what? What were they saying?
Oh, someone, I can't remember. Someone brought it up. I was like, well, I mean, if you saw me on the street, you couldn't tell.
Yeah, no. Not to put stereotypes to it, but
I need to break those stereotypes.
Ben, you break those stereotypes.
That's right.
You're the first homophobic gay person I've ever met.
I'm not scared of them.
Well, no, homophobic does not mean scared of gay people. It just means you're a fucking asshole.
I don't hate them either.
What, Brody? Brody's
Nothing.
got a little smile on his face.
Brody, are you homophobic?
No.
I think you are.
There's a joke
Oh,
I
no.
want to tell, but it's not appropriate for
No.
the podcast.
I
No.
think he can.
No. It would,
All right.
It wouldn't go over well.
Quarantine
Cancel
watch list for the
culture.
week. We're actually about to hit an hour.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
I was scared this was going to be a shorter episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
I was
but-
too.
This actually turned out, we found some good things to talk about. I didn't even get through my articles.
Oh yeah.
I still have like fucking 3 of those.
Oh, I went through all of my stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not. I still have 3 articles. Can I actually tell one? Can I tell one last article?
Yeah, go
This
ahead.
one was my favorite one, just because of the headline.
Go ahead.
Teen boy grew breasts from experimental estrogen prescribed in jail. Lawsuit says
Nice.
he has ODD, and so you know what the doctor decided to prescribe him when he has ODD?
What?
Estrogen, which I don't know if you know what estrogen is.
What's ODD?
ODD? It's like it makes you compulsively rebel against like authority, basically.
Yeah.
Really?
And so they gave him a female testosterone pill.
Yeah. Estrogen.
What?
Yeah.
And he grew breasts in jail.
That's hilarious.
He was like, he sued him because I guess the doctor didn't consult his parents on this because he's a juvenile.
He must
Yeah.
have been really popular.
in prison.
I mean, I guess it's the next best thing.
Everyone's gay in jail.
Hey, you're straight till the homies start taking their clothes off.
I mean,
All right, watch list for the week. Who wants to start?
I'll start.
Weekend review.
Yeah. you
All I
start.
watched was YouTube.
No,
That's it.
that's a lie.
Is
You
it?
watched Top Gear, dum dum.
Oh yeah, I got Sean hooked on Top Gear.
You get it because I realized we're all literally one of the people from Top Gear.
It's kind of true.
We're all very similar.
Who am I?
You're Hammond.
You're Hammond, 100%. I'm Jeremy.
Sean's Jeremy, and I'm May.
Yeah.
Wait, is Hammond the younger guy?
Yeah,
The
the
shorter
short
Hell
one.
yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely Hammond. I'm
Cool.
definitely Jeremy, because he's an insufferable asshole.
And
The
a
host,
complete.
Yeah, yeah.
The
He's a
the older
buffoon.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ben is definitely, is his name James?
Yeah, James May.
Yeah, the person we just shit on all the time and
'Cause
completely
he
ignore.
talks about stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. And he just seems kind of like country.
he is funny,
No, yeah,
But-
they're all super funny.
but I get what you mean. I mean, I watch Top Gear. I know how May is.
Top Gear, if you're listening, we'd love to
Have you on the
have
podcast?
you on the pile 3 of you.
They don't work for Top Gear anymore.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Grand
wait,
Tour.
what's it called now?
The Grand Tour.
All right,
It's
Grand
an
Tour.
Amazon show.
Grand Tour. If you're here, you guys should come on the podcast. And Jeremy, if you find me too similar, please don't punch me in the face.
Like your producer.
Yeah, like the producer. All right, Brody, what have you been watching this week?
We started watching Tower of God.
Oh my God,
Which
we
is-
should have finished it by now, but
Easily one
Somebody.
of the best animes I've ever watched.
yeah, it's
Pretty fucking
It's up there.
fantastic. I finished Food Wars season 4.
good.
It's good.
It's so good.
It's really good. It's just like
It's Food Wars.
it felt like it like ended too perfectly, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like it feels like you were expecting it to be like, oh, like there's obviously going to be much more for this conflict, and then it ends and everything is wrapped up so perfectly that you're like, well, where's the conflict? What's wrong? What's the next season going to be about?
Yeah.
And then the next season starts, and you're like, this is nothing.
I guess season 5 is the last season though.
Yeah.
I did like the end of season 4 where they got their seats on the 10, and they're all kind of like appropriate where they should be on the 10.
Well, that's
for
kind
the
of a
most part.
spoiler.
I thought you finished season 4.
No, I did, but it's kind of a spoiler for the show.
Okay. Our audience of 25 people,
No, it's 32 now.
32, 30. Hey, that's a 7.
We have
bump.
over 300 plays.
I apologize. Spoiler warning. A little late now, but hey, Food Wars is good. Watch it anyway.
It's pretty great.
But actually, I have a hard time recommending Food Wars to people.
Well, yeah, because it's
it's-
not a show that like you can be like, oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's a show that you have to like hide, like hentai.
It's very similar. It's the Japanese version of a Cinemax movie.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is actually kind of good, but because of all the weird nudity, I don't think I can just recommend this to
Yeah.
somebody. All right. Is that your watch list for the week?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. I've been playing a little more Halo 2. Still have not beaten Halo 2. Even though Halo 3 is now on PC. I just could not bring myself to just play more of it. I'm going to do it today, though. I watched Tower of God, like I said with you.
Hell yeah.
It's very good. I think that might be it for my week, though. I haven't really been watching a lot of TV recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a pretty slow and boring week.
Yeah, it's been a very slow and boring week for television.
Yeah.
I think we did it, guys.
I think that's it.
I think it was good seeing you. I'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
See you next week.